What up, it's your girl Raven, the Blazin, Eurasian, and I'm here with a very special person. I would say 1/2 of a crew and 1/8 of a crew.
Right.
Yes?
Yes.
Why don't you tell Bodega fans, listeners, audience members who you are?
It's just a little old me representing for the boot camp clique, Smif-N-Wessun, your boy Tek. What it do?
We just chilling in the park, and that's why I actually like the idea. At first, you said come out to Brooklyn, let's talk. I was like, oh snap, I'm gonna go to this crib. Oh snap, I'm gonna see how he live. It'll be like MTV Cribs, And then he was like, no, we're meeting at the park. And I was like, shut down. I'm just kidding. No, actually, I was really digging the fact that you wanted to come to the park. It's very hip hop. I like, right? See, he's always working. He's always working.
Gotta keep it in the hood.
Right?
Best place to be.
Now, tell me the importance of Duck Down, not only to yourself but to everyone. I mean, and from your point of view, why we should be celebrating.
Just for the simple fact that it is the 15th year of an independent label that's been putting out good music, good quality music, with major artists such as Sean P, Black Moon, Ninth Wonder. We got KRS-One on the roster. We just got Pharaoh Monch on the roster. Kids in the Hall, Cypress Hill albums. So, not to mention Smif-N-Wessun. Can't forget about them guys.
Obviously not.
But it's just the music just is timeless with Duck Down, and it's just a family thing, and it's not many groups that last together for 15 years of music. That's a young teenager's life right there.
That's right.
So, it's just a beautiful thing to be able to keep on doing it and still be relevant in the music with it.
What is it about Duck Down that allows you guys, because a lot of people be hopping from one label to another, and I want to be a major, I want to be a independent. Like, what is it? I mean, what's on the other side that we don't know about? Like, is it a one big family, or is it like distant relatives? Like, what's going on? What's the magic behind everything?
I think it's because we learned early about that the music industry is an industry, it is a business. And who better to get beat and jerked with besides your family?
Right.
Than go over someplace where you really have no control over your own project. Over at Duck Down, we as the artists, we have full control over what we do. We get to express our artistry out to the people. And it just feels good like that.
How is it different or the same? I mean, in the 15 years, because you've been rhyming for a long time. You've been with Duck Down a long time. What's going on? What's the difference or the similarity now, 15 years later?
I would say the only difference is really the music that's being put out today. As compared to back then, it's a whole new sound again now. Like, the sound of the instruments switched up.
Okay.
The production sound, from a production point of view, is different to the ear now. Now, before, I would say you had a little bit more hardcore music, or two steps there around and neck snap and bebop music. Now it's back to the clubs again. Now you're jerking, or you're doing whatever other dance you're doing.
So would you say that when you started, you were aiming towards one particular group of people, and now you're more aware of everyone else, or are you now aiming towards still your same group coming up?
I mean, you always want to aim towards the people who started out with you from day one. Us starting, we was just talking to the block that we was raised on.
Right.
And now being able to do that, the shine in the album is taking us around the world like 3-4 times. Made us be able to do 4 more albums. Now we're working on our 5th album with Pete Rock, Monumental.
Yes.
And so now we definitely have to think outside of the box, so to say. We can't just talk to the block anymore. Now we have to talk to the females, we have to talk to the males, to the people that's riding, the taxi drivers, the blue collar 9-to-5ers.
Right.
So, it's something for everybody.
I'd like to know this. How did you and Still get together?
We started from childhood friends. We have relations in the family. Big old Pip, Cookie Head. Rest in peace, our man Sean Grady, who we always talk about on PNC. From there, we went to high school, junior high school together, night school, and we had a whole lot of mutual friends. Used to run around with Decepticons, Buckshot's sister, the circle was so small at the time that everyone knew each other, and once
Right.
you really find out that you did know each other, it was that much better. So it was just like, it was more than a hip hop music band. It was family
Right.
traveling and making music together.
Right.
And that's how we, remain how we are.
Did you think back when you first started up until now that you would be this?
Nah, not at all. When we first started, I didn't even know what the fuck backgrounds was on the record. I just knew say your verse and come out of the booth. There's no fixing it up or ad-lib it or double up. And then once we started hooking up with the beat miners, it became something different because they opened our eyes to new ways of recording and
Right.
making music, recording in their backyard, on their basement, when rest in peace, they moms was still around. You couldn't smoke in the house. So, shit was hectic for a minute. So you had to learn to adapt to it. But for the most part, it worked out beautifully.
With the Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival, like I said, you guys come back every year. Why do you guys come back every year? Is it because we're begging you? Because I know I would be begging. If it was up to me, I'd be begging. You know what I mean? What is
I haven't the foggiest.
I just don't know. You just
I
end up
just
there.
get the text message, the email. We're
Nice.
performing on this date, this
That's
time,
great.
be here.
That's wonderful.
And I'm there.
But
But for Brooklyn, I'll be there regardless.
You're extra, yeah.
It's my hometown.
Right. So what he's saying is not that he doesn't care. What he's saying is obviously.
Right,
he'd be there.
Bucktown. That's what we do.
It's like it's so okay. So what are you gonna do something new on stage this year?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely. Some new joints off the Pete Rock Smif-N-Wessun album. Monumental, be out September. So
Okay.
we're definitely gonna hit some of those off.
Yeah. And what should we expect with this album? Because you talk about how music is now sounding different and what's popular and is this gonna be something where we're gonna feel nostalgic, or is this gonna be like a new sound for you guys, or a little bit of both?
Well, yeah, I would say a little fusion of both. We have one of the top dopest producers that's doing the entire album, and
Exactly.
Pete Rock. So with Pete Rock and Smif-N-Wessun together, there was no other name but Monumental. Right? So,
Right.
With the beats he gonna bring and the lyrics we gonna bring, each studio session was just fucking like magic. So.
Yeah. Thank you for taking the time out. Thank you for always being at the Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival.
Thank you for inviting us.
And next
We
year,
love it.
I'm gonna text you again next year to be there. Since
Okay.
that's how he finds out. I like that there's no technicality.
Oh no, I got the Twitter shit now.
You got the Twitter, yeah. It's your girl Raven, the Blazin, Eurasian.
With your boy, 24K Smoke Tech. We here, Smif-N-Wessun. What it do?
And we in Brooklyn right now.
Gotta be, Bucktown.
All day, every day, forever. Got another album coming out. Gonna be on the stage.
Monumental, September, Smif-N-Wessun, Pete Rock. My partner General still has his album out.
Yes, America's Nightmare.
America's Nightmare 2. Oh, I got one coming too.
See?
It's called 24 Karat Smoke.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back and talk about that.
Yeah.
You heard?
All duck down.
All dug down.
15th anniversary.
15.
Love you.
Thank you. Peace. Is there any territory you don't want me to cover? Okay. So I can talk about your sex tape or something like that?
Who's that? Who's that thing?
I'm just kidding ya.
Wow.
What's in your seeds with it? What's in their seeds that got you talking so crazy?
This is the Brooklyn way, original.
I know. Everyone has seen you enjoy him throughout the entire interview.
Guess who's the black